Hey folks, it's JR, back for another episode of Echoes of Shannon Street Case File. It's going to be episode 33, Getting Some Response. We're still doing negotiations. Probably will be for another episode or so till we can catch up with the radio transmissions. By the way, don't forget to hit the link in the description below. You can check out the podcast, get you a copy of the book, the documentary, Shannon Street Echoes Under a Blood Red Moon. Go to the Facebook site, go to my website. The clip today for the documentary is going to be one that was a letter to the editor that went to the commercial appeal right after Shannon Street happened. In fact, I wish I still had those clippings. It was amazing, the different responses to the same event. Anyways, we're gonna listen to that and then we'll get into negotiations.
I am black, so I'm not a racist. I feel that this situation was handled in the best way possible. As I watched the local news, I witnessed a few black people making ridiculous remarks about Memphis policemen. I believe the shootings could have been avoided had the men been willing to cooperate with the policemen. It is not a matter of black and white. It's a matter of right and wrong. The 7 men got what they deserved because they didn't have to beat Patrolman Hester to a pulp.
Tape number 6, side number 2, page 3. Don't you want to do what is best for your friends and best for yourself? Come on, Lindberg. Lindberg, come on, talk to me. Come on over to the side of the building and talk to me. Lindberg, come on. Come on, Lindberg. Let's work this thing out together. If you need some medical assistance, we'll get it for you. You know that. Your relatives are concerned about you, and your friends are all concerned about you. Your relatives are all concerned about the people inside. Why don't they all come outside and we can talk about it? Let's get this thing over with. Come on and think about it. Let's talk about this man to man. Come on over to the side of the house and let's talk about it. Come on, Lindberg. Not, look, I am here to help you. I am not here to harm you. I told you that. We talk to people. We try to help people with whatever is going on, and we are doing the same right now. And you have to trust me. Trust your friends. If you don't want to talk to me, then let one of your friends talk to me. Surely you can do that. Come on, Lindberg. Don't you trust your friends? They believe in you. Don't you believe in them? Let them be your spokesperson. If you don't want to talk to me, that is a reasonable request, isn't it? We are getting some response in there. Did you hear that? I can't hear what they are saying. They are still too far back in the house. Lindberg, I still can't hear you. You're going to have to come over to the side of the window and talk to me. Lindberg, come on. You're a reasonable person. I still can't hear you. You will have to come closer to the window or talk louder. I can't hear you. Lindberg, come on. Talk to me. Lindberg, come on, Lindberg. If you won't talk to me, let one of your friends talk to me. Come on, Lindberg. Lindberg, come on. We have to trust one another. If you don't want to trust me, let your friends trust me. Let me talk to one of your friends. Surely you trust Squeaky or Earl or TC, and certainly you would trust your own son. Why don't you send them out? Tell us what the problem is. Lindberg, come on. Over to the side window and talk to me. Come on, Lindberg. That is not too hard of a request. Let's talk man to man. Let's resolve this thing. Let your neighbors come back to their homes. Have you thought about that? I know you're a reasonable person. I know that you're concerned about your friends in there. So why don't you send one of them out or send all of them out? Let Earl come out. Come on, Lindberg, talk to me. All of your relatives are concerned about you. We know that you are tired. We know that you are hungry. Let's get this thing over with. Come on. Think about it. Don't you care about your friends in there? Lindberg, come on, talk to me. I can't hear you. Come over to the center of the building. Come on over by the window. I told you if you were down, want to come over to the side window, let one of your friends come here so we can at least talk to them. Surely you trust your friends. Lindberg, come on. I know you trust your friends. At least have one of them come over to the window and talk to us. We are here to help you, and we are here to help them. We are not here to harm you. You ought to know that. Lindberg, come on, talk to me. Come on, Lindberg. Let's be a man about things. Let's work this thing out. Look, if you don't want to talk by the window, why don't you talk to us by telephone? Put the telephone back down on the receiver, okay, so we can talk. Come on, Lindberg, talk to us. Let's work this thing out together. Let's work it out with your friends. Lindberg, come on. Let's help one another. Get this thing resolved. Come on, Lindberg. Look, why don't you send your son out so we can talk to us, so we will know what you want. Tape number 6, side number 2, page number 4. Does any of your friends in there need some medical assistance? You know that we have it. We can give it to them, whatever they need. Are you okay in there? I can't hear you. You will have to talk louder. Come on, Lindberg. Are you okay in there? Come on, Lindberg. Lindberg, come on. Let's talk about it, Lindberg. Come on. Your relatives are concerned about you. They are concerned about their relatives inside there. Let's work this thing out. Come on, Lindberg. Let's talk man to man. If you don't want to talk to me, let one of your good friends talk to me man to man. Will you consider that? Don't you trust them? Come on, Lindberg. Think about it. You are the leader of the group. Let's talk man to man about this. Let's resolve this. I know you've had plenty of time to think about it. I know that you are cold in there. We know you are hungry. It has been a long night. But come on, let's get this thing over with. Let's work it out. We can do it. We can do it one-on-one. Lindberg, do it for your friends. Lindberg, listen to your friends. We're here to help you. We're not here to harm you. Come on, Lindberg, what about it? Let's talk man to man. You will have to talk louder where I can hear you. Come on over to the side window, Lindberg. Let's talk about it. Lindberg, come on. Let's work this thing out together. Lindberg, come on. Have one of your friends talk to me. There's no harm in that. All we will do is talk. We are here to help you. Go ahead, send out one of your friends to talk to us. We can help you. Go ahead, send out one of your friends to talk to us. We can show you we are not here to harm you. We are here to help you. We will help your friends. We know they would like to get out of there. I know they are hungry. Come on, Lindberg, let's talk about it. Lindberg, come on, Lindberg. Let's talk about it. Let's work this thing out together. You and me, man to man. You are a reasonable person, and I know you are reasonable with your friends inside there. So why don't you let one of them serve as your spokesperson? Lindberg, we don't know what you want. You haven't told us. Why don't you talk to us? Is that so hard? Is that so difficult to say something to us? Come on, Lindberg. We can work this thing out together, even if you don't want to talk to me. Send one of your friends. Surely you trust one of them, don't you? Think about it, Lindberg. Lindberg, come on, let's talk about it. Lindberg, come on. Give us some thought. Send one of your friends to talk to me. Surely you trust your friends. Come on, Lindberg. He started talking a little while ago. Lindberg, I just spoke to your brother a little while ago, Luther. I guess Luther is like George to you, someone you can trust. someone you can talk to. He is concerned about you. He is very concerned. He wants you to come out there. Luther wants you to come on outside and talk to us. Now, I know he, being your brother, you do trust him. I know you believe in him. I know surely you have some respect for what your brother has to say. Luther called us all the way from Los Angeles. He is very concerned. Why don't you trust your brother and what he has to say? You have trust and faith in George. I know the same applies to Luther. Think about it. Come on, Lindberg. Think about it. Don't you trust them? Don't you trust your friends inside? Why don't you let them talk to me? Surely you trust them, otherwise they wouldn't be your friends. Tape number 6, side number 2, page number 5. By the way, if I didn't mention it, I don't think, we are still on January the 12th, FYI. Pardon me for not making that clear at the beginning. Let one of them be your spokesperson. All I can say is Luther is very concerned about you. He wants you to come out and talk to us. He is concerned about you. He is worried about you. I think a lot of family relationship, a person can call 4,000 miles away and show an interest in your behalf. You know that he has always done that in the past. So why should you let him down? Let be the man. That doesn't make any sense. Let's be a man about it, I'm sure is what he was trying to say. Let's talk about it. Let's work this thing out together, Lindberg. Come on, you can do it. We can do it. But we have to trust one another. We can work this thing out together. Lindberg, you have to talk to me. You have to let me know what is going on. If you need some medical attention, we can get it for you. If you need some medical assistance for your friends in there, we can do that. Why don't you come on out? Why don't you let your friends come on out? Surely they want to be with their families. Surely they want to see their brothers and sisters. They all care for them. Come on, Lindberg, you are a good human being. You know it, and your friends know it. Let's show them some compassion for them. Let them come on outside. Let's talk about it. Come on, Lindberg. That is not too hard to ask for, is it? If your brother Luther calls you all the way from Los Angeles, he is concerned. You have always been able to talk about things. You've always been able to relate to one another. He wants you to come on out, and I know you will do what he wants. George wants you to come out. Come on, Lindberg, think about it. Come on outside. Let's get this thing over with. Lindberg, I told you before, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to harm you. Talk to me. Put the telephone back down on the hook. Let's work this thing out. Let's go home, back to our families. They all care about you. You know a lot of people's relatives are concerned about you, the people inside there. How about it? Come on, Lindberg, let's talk about it. Let's talk man to man. If you don't want to talk to me about it, let one of your good friends talk to me about it. Let them be your spokesperson. I know you trust them to do that, right? Surely you do. They know it. You know it. Let them speak on your behalf, Lindberg. Let's talk man to man. Come on. Send one of them out here. Let me show you that you can trust me. Let's work this thing out. Come on, Lindberg. Send one of your friends over to the window. Someone you can trust. Surely you have friends in there that you can trust to come over to the window and talk to me. Let them tell us what the problem is. Come on, Lindberg. 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 That is the right talk to your friends in there. Select someone to be your spokesperson. If you trust your friends in there, surely you can do that. Come on, you can do it. You are a good human being. You are respected. That means a lot around here. Don't let people down. Maintain that respect. A lot of people like you. Come on, Lindberg. Let one of your friends talk to me. Someone that you trust. I know you trust everyone in there, but pick someone out. Pick out your son. Let him talk to us. Let us find out what the problem is. Let's work this thing out. Is that too much to ask? Go ahead, talk among your friends in there. We will work with you. Come on, Lindberg, let's talk about it. Send one of your friends over to the side window. We're here to help them just as much as we are to help you. Don't you trust your friends? Come on, Lindberg, think about it. Talk about it. Talk about it with your friends. Come on, Lindberg, don't you trust them? Don't you feel they trust you? There's someone out to talk to us. End the tape. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up this episode. Appeared to be same old thing. Lindberg's talking. One of the complaints, and it'll come up later during negotiations and during the investigation, the negotiators were talking on the bullhorn, and they were talking so quick that some people thought that Lindberg and them couldn't understand what they were saying, or they weren't giving Lindberg and them a chance to talk. Of course, Lindberg or his followers, none of them were going to come around that window. And remember, that window we're talking about is the northeast bedroom, because the negotiators in the house next door, which would be on the east side of the house. If you remember where the black van is, if you look at the crime scene pictures, that black van, that's the east side of the house. The negotiator with the bullhorn either would have been standing on the front porch or been standing near that black van or in the yard near the black van. Anyways, frustrating as all get out. I remember when I was researching this book, going through this case file, I literally almost drank myself to death. It was so depressing to read this case file. Folks, I appreciate you, and we will see you down the road.